Michael,
Yes.
we were just saying you are blissfully unaware to the beauty of my favorite rapper, Soldier F.
Yeah, what's he done?
Soldier F up in this hole. Watch me crack that, watch me roll. Watch me crack that, Soldier Boy, Superman at home. So he did Bloody Sunday.
Soldier F did Bloody Sunday.
And so did Soldier G and Soldier H, so they're like anonymized for the trial. So there's been an ongoing court case.
Oh, they're up in court now, are they? For
Not anymore. Got away with it.
Did they?
Got away with it.
Right.
Not guilty because they couldn't. The burden of proof was on proving that it was like they agree that the regiment acted unlawfully and shot protesters in the back and stuff. But like unarmed protesters in the back
as
on
a
Bloody
regiment,
Sunday.
but as individuals, they acted with
they
exemplary honor.
This is the craziest thing about the
It was
whole
groupthink.
Groupthink. Sorry, lads. It's like on a stag do. You just get caught up in it. Don't
That's
you?
right.
You just get caught up in the sort of banter of the whole thing.
It was mob mentality. You can't blame an individual. As a regiment, yes, we murdered. As individuals, we're actually pretty sound. We're actually sound when you talk to us one-on-one.
That was
one-on-one. We're actually dead on. Got good stories.
And from the trial of like you had to prove that it was a bullet from his gun that shot one of the unarmed ones.
Right.
Or like, no, they were all unarmed, like in the back or whatever. And it was just like, well, we can never actually prove that. And this is why people need to be signing.
And he started rapping
bullets.
this guy now since.
No, I was just making a Soldier Boy. But imagine if he had like, you shot that protester and you shot that protester. Yeah. But the reason, supposedly, I was reading up a little bit on it, that the trial fell apart is the testaments of Soldier G and Soldier H like pointed the finger at Soldier F, being like, this guy was definitely the guy that fucking...
He was a fucking rotten egg.
He started it. He started it.
Before we went out that day, having a full English that morning, having a bit of crack, and he was like, I'm going to kill them. He was saying at breakfast, and we were like, lad, relax. Lessen up. You're going to get us all in fucking trouble in 50 years' time.
Yeah, when we're all 90, we might have to go to court for a little bit. We might have to go to court
for this, yeah.
For a little bit and have a little chat.
And that's not nice.
These guys just got to go to court and reminisce about their favourite hobby, shooting
We're going to
Catholics.
have to miss the chase one of the days.
I like Bradley Walsh.
I love Bradley Walsh.
Bradley Walsh is Soldier F.
Bradley Walsh. Do you know what? If he was, I'd be like, you know what? He is innocent then.
Keep him out of prison, I think. I think have him on an ankle tag, but let him do the chase.
I think hosting the chase is kind of prison. I think that is a kind of sentence in its own right. Like, to me, that would be a horrific... Like, you've to host
he's having a good time.
Oh no, Bradley is, but like I have a feeling if he stops smiling, there's some little taser that, you know what I mean? It's like, you fucking keep smiling
and bring your son along. We'll pretend he's talented too.
That's right. Bradley does have a son, doesn't he?
Yes, and they host gladiators together. And you've never seen a steeper drop off in terms of presenting ability between generations. It's crazy.
Oh fuck!
The poor fella. He's trying his best. He's absolutely trying his best.
Richard Pryor's son, shite at stand up. I mean, Michael Jordan's sons. Where are they? You can't expect. Talent is such a freakish thing that like it's so odd to be exceptionally talented at something, and it's just it's handed out so sparsely amongst the population. To have it twice in a row
it's like vanishingly rare.
It's unusual. Now it can happen. Look at
George Bush.
Huh? Look at Georgie Bush. He fucking went in above and beyond what his fucking your other whistles are against. Terror.
Now watch this draft.
Terror. Just T-E-R. Terror.
They're tearing this country apart.
You're tearing this. I think there's an O-R at the end of that there, brother. Terror.
Now watch this drive. You've seen that?
Yeah.
What is the thing he says just before he says, now watch this drive? I think it's about 9/11.
I think it just shows.
It's about finding the terrorists who did something.
Fuck it, I did it. Now watch this. That's it. I gave the order. Now watch this drive.
There is something that is a very charming Texan. Although apparently he's from Connecticut.
Who?
George Bush.
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. Is he?
Maybe Senior's from Connecticut.
Well, I think Senior might be from somewhere like that, but all I know is that little Georgie Jr., he'll always be Georgie Jr. to me. Little Georgie Jr., I know he was in college down over in Texas, and I know he was a big fucking cokesman and a boozeman.
Cokey boy?
Oh, yes. He was fucking always drinking Coca-Cola.
To be fair, the Iraq War is a cokey idea.
Oh, it's absolutely cokey. Cokey is...
Him and Alistair Campbell just... Yeah. We should fucking...
The pair of them.
We should be in charge of the Middle East.
Right.
Now, what if we did it? What if it was us?
I think people have wrongly, and I'm not going to come in here as a huge defense of Alistair Campbell.
But can't listen to the rest of his politics and decided Alistair Campbell's a good guy.
Alistair Campbell is a level-headed guy, a sound guy. He's got some he's got some great opinions on stuff.
The internet has radicalized Mike Rice to the centre. Michael's become a centrist politician.
I've approached Alistair to come on this podcast. I've approached him to be a co-host of this podcast.
Mike and Alistair's Guide to Parenting.
The rest is brain damage. That should be what this is called. Just the dumbest podcast ever. But no, I wasn't going to say that. Campbell, listen, his hands doth be steeped in blood. He's probably like Lady Macbeth trying to fucking wash imaginary blood off his hands in kind of hysterical hallucinations. I'm not saying the man isn't a fucking dirty, rotten, guilty weasel. I'm just saying he's a spin doctor. It's like Blair, like Tony Blair is the guy. It's just fucking Alistair Campbell's job was to fucking make things that Tony did look palatable to the public. That's it. That was his. He's the fucking...
But didn't he create like falsified evidence that got the justification over the line for invading Iraq?
I have never heard that he did that. I know Netanyahu, the little fucking rascal, testified in court that there was weapons of mass destruction when there wasn't. Fucking typical Bibi. Fucking, if you ask me, that's, I
saw a very funny meme online of like a boyfriend sends to his partner like a little cartoon of them with like a house and a dog and a baby and a pram, and it's like this is us, like this could be us one day. And like in the corner of the picture there's just like somebody in a cage, and the girlfriend's like, who's in the cage? And he's like, Netanyahu.
Netanyahu's in a cage in their house.
Yeah, he needs to be in a cage somewhere.
Is this in his ideal world? We have a baby, we have a dog, and we've got
Netanyahu's in prison.
Bibi Netanyahu in a cage. But the fucker weasels his way out of the cage. Next thing you know, you're in the cage. The guy is whatever you say about him, truly, in my mind, despicable, evil character. And listen, I'm putting my neck above the parapet saying that. But by God, he is a fucking little political fucking dynamo, just weaseling his way around. Even right now, they're like, there's a ceasefire call there, whatever. Everyone, yay, people in the street clapping.
They're just still being bombed.
They're just still bombing
every day.
Yeah.
Every day, just bombs.
And then they literally go, but was there not a ceasefire? I was like, yeah, there is, yeah. I was like, but you're still bombing them. What? But there's a ceasefire. Yeah, no, we love the ceasefire. This is...
Thank you, Trump.
Trump brought peace to the Middle East. I don't know if you heard that. But you're still bombing people. I don't know what did you? Who told you that? Are they? Fuck. I'll have a word with them anyway. I hate that. I hate that they're doing that.
God, I can't believe my delegates, the people I tell what to do, boy, that's fucking crazy.
Right.
Can't believe I told them to do that. Can't believe I told them to keep
I
bombing.
talk in my sleep sometimes.
No,
I don't know.
I don't know what I was saying.
I don't know what the fuck I said.
It was like a stag do. It was
I'm
mob
just glad I
mentality.
haven't been sober in fucking 4 weeks. Legends are stabbing. Fucking noise. I'm on the fucking piss, brother. I can't remember what happened 2 hours ago.
People Netanyahu's on the sauce.
Yeah, I would love that. I don't know. No, I wouldn't, because he's too heinous. But like, if it did come out that he was Churchill-esque, I would love. Why are none of the politicians? I don't know if you ever saw the guy who was like the head of Russia in the 90s. What was his fucking
Yeltsin?
name? Yeah.
Did I get that right?
I think you did.
That's
Boris
a great
Yeltsin.
pull from me.
That's a fucking pull from the loins of fucking knowledge, brother. I love that when my brain is like,
here's a name.
My brain is like,
count down to the comments being like, it's obviously not Yeltsin.
No, it is. I'm almost certain. But he was fucking shit-faced.
Pickled.
Like, pickled. I'm talking, and this is like just like the Berlin Wall has fallen, right? Communism has fucking been, we'll say, defeated by the globalist agenda. Russia is now coming into like a new capitalist
just
world.
Powerful capitalism.
Yeah, very important time for Russia politically. We need to keep our heads on a swivel. We need to be dialed in.
Shows up like, what's next?
Yeah, what is
who's going?
I think that we should, I don't know, have big party if it was a capitalist big party.
Cabbage for everybody.
Cabbage.
Everybody gets cabbage.
Everybody cabbage and then for me, whiskey, women and cocaine would be funny.
Whiskey.
I don't know if I am German, but I was trying to do the Russian accent and I forgot what it was.
It's a little bit more.
Yes.
Meerkatty.
Yes. I think that we should have party for 8 years and not focus.
It's German again.
Fuck! God damn it! That's what I'm telling you. My brain is fucked. I didn't have a great sleep last night. I was getting sent fucking. I got sent messages of things on Instagram of these boobs, these best boobs I've ever seen, and then it turns out there was catfishing of boobs, like it was someone else's boobs, and it was this whole thing, but it had me up and
whoa,
yeah.
So somebody's sending you like nudes of like tits and like. So this isn't just so. What I initially thought was happening is somebody sent you like, for example, a hot lady's Instagram profile, and somebody sent you their reels being like, "Aren't this lady's boobs great?" But no, this is a direct interaction of like so. Tits to mouth.
Yeah. Well, so I was in bed. This is like 11 o'clock. I was in bed. I was going to watch a little bit of this Civil War documentary by Ken Burns I'm watching at the minute about the American Civil War. Fucking sick, nice, nourishing historical information from Mike's little rotten head. These. So I was there. I was about to turn that on. Then I get a little message because I had done a warm-up show in London last night, and then someone that was at the show was like, "Oh, come out and drink with us and stuff." I'm like, I'm in bed about to watch a thing about Civil War. I will not be corrupted by some little Jezebel like you. No, thank you. Okay, I have to be up in the morning. I'm doing a podcast. I can't be up anything like that. And then they were like, "Come on, I'll make it worth your while." And I was like, what? Go away! Stop this now.
Temptress, a siren calling you onto the rocks.
A femme fatale, a wicked little washerwoman, a scorpion woman.
Yeah.
Trying to play her a devious little tune and get me into a trance and have me hard cocked walking over a cliff. No. So anyway, she's like this, and I says, nah. I was like, well, maybe.
Do you know I got my first girlfriend?
Huh?
When I was 15, I was in bed just like chilling out, and she'd been at a party, and she was like, "Oh, come to the party," and I was like, "No." And she was like, "Well, come meet me on my walk home."
Computer says no.
And then eventually, I was like, "No, I'm in bed." And then eventually, she convinced me to come get dressed, and then we just kissed on a street corner, and I was like, "Right, see you later."
Right, bye. Beep, boop, 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 boop. Then now you're back in bed.
We were together for
4 years. Yeah. So wait now. So she was at
a party that was like maybe a 20-minute walk from my house.
Did you like her already at that point? Was that like you got that text and you were just like, ding, ding, ding,
I
ding?
heard that she liked me and I liked that.
That's a big thing.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
Like at that age, you're just like, wait, what?
You like who?
Me.
Have you heard about me?
That's crazy.
I have crystals and I'm anxious.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm a damn fool.
Yes.
And she was the year above. And listen, come on.
She was an old whore.
Oh my goodness. A cougar of sorts.
An old fucking devious, yeah.
I'd say, I had a notion of fancying her. But then the year above, you sort of go like, well, of course I fancy her. She's the year above.
Right.
But there's no chance.
She knows.
What the fuck she's got? You know, she's doing A-levels. What the fuck am I talking about?
She's been on this 30 year longer and she's learned things I couldn't even imagine.
Exactly. But she just... And then other people at the party were like, "No, come to the party. She wants to see you, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, I'm in bed.
I said...
I'm in bed and I wasn't invited to this party.
If I am to lay my lips on the mouth of another, it'll be at a street corner and nowhere else.
Beside the co-op. Thank you very much.
I want her on the street like the whore that she is. and we'll put a red light over her, and we'll put the police singing the song Roxanne in the background.
Exactly.
And all will be right.
As in the PSNI, like the Police Service of Northern Ireland, singing
That's
Roxanne.
Right. Singing Roxanne.
You don't have to put on your red light. Those days are over. You don't have to sell your body to the night.
Paisley, sell your body to the night. You obstreperous prostitute. Does it ruin it? So Paisley, can we not? You weren't even invited to this sing-along. All right? I will sing. That is one of it's a catchy tune, I will give you that. But it is about a Magdalene of a woman, a temptress. Anyway.
So you were being dragged out of your bed to try or your attempts were being made.
Yeah. So then I was like, no, now, come on. I'm up early now to do a thing.
She'll make it worth your while. She'll grease your palm.
Yeah. She'll, like Judas was given by the Romans. How many pieces of silver did old rotten Judas get?
30.
Was it 30?
I think it was 30 pieces of silver.
For Dobbin and Jeezy Crazy.
Which in today's economy.
Fucking £120. £120 sterling.
Is there a clear answer of how much 30 pieces of silver is worth in today's money? That feels eminently like Googleable-ish.
Google it
How
up.
much was 30 pieces of silver in the year 33 versus...
Apparently the price of a slave.
So like not that much?
At that time.
Apparently, so the price of a slave apparently, so that's like price of a young African fella.
Do you know when
the slaves at that time were Jews? They weren't African, maybe? I don't know.
Go on.
Estimates from $600 to $28,000.
That's a pretty big span. $600 to $28,000.
But even 28 grand ain't enough to fucking...
Our Lord and Saviour for $28,000, that's £20,000.
Right. Now, he couldn't have known how much the story was going to, we'll say, blow up.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
true.
Historically, he couldn't have known how much.
Imagine like nowadays somebody comes up to Judas and goes, we'll give you a minimum wage for a year.
Yeah.
To sell out the Son of God.
The Son of
You've
God.
seen do actual magic. Like,
Yeah.
you know he's actually the Son of God.
He's like, so I won't have to work for a whole year. Shh. No,
Or I have to only work part-time for a whole year. It's 20 grand.
I could focus on my hobbies. My hobbies of betraying my friends to the consequence of death. I could, Judas was a fucking rotten egg. Do you know what I did here actually? Speaking of like slaves, I was listening to it recently that in the Old Testament. Now, I've never laid my eyes on the Old Testament. What are you sniggering about?
We say some crazy things.
Yeah.
Like, it's a bit of an all over the place podcast, and that's sort of the vibe, and that's why people love and respect us. But as a segue, speaking of slaves is crazy.
It's not crazy, brother. You said things like, when was the last podcast? You said some crazy slave comments. You were, with me.
You said the black guy was in chains.
He had a chain on, you fucking idiot.
You said chains.
No.
You said chains.
Wait, and what, if you had multiple chains? What the hell? I have a chain, you've got a chain, you've got an... Get real. Just fucking cop on.
Anyway, speaking of slaves.
Slaves. The Old Testament, which is like, you know, they don't even claim that it's written by fucking Paul and Luke and the other fucking chancers, the other lawyers. But the Old Testament... I believe they're saying is written by God, and in it, God gives like tips as to the best way to utilize your slaves.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's one of the biggest.
It tells you like how much to beat them.
Yeah,
but not too much.
Yeah.
So that they'll keep working for you, whatever. It's very similar to the book Pimp by Iceberg Slim,
right?
Where he tells you how much to like slap a hoe. But then, like, explain to her that she made you do it, so then she'll crave your affection still. That's what God was doing. God was a pimp. God's a pimp to all of us, really.
Right. Well, this is the point, is that, like, then when people, you know, will say the religious fundamentalists, and they're like, you know, well, God wrote the book, and so it's like, all right, so God thought slavery was fine then. Shut up!
Somebody schooled Ben Shapiro on that, where it was our Lord and Saviour Alex O'Connor. You know,
Alex O'Connor,
cosmic skeptic.
Is he the smartest man on earth?
No, truly not even close.
But you've met him.
Yes, I've met him.
I'm dazzled by anyone who knows anything.
Yeah, he's got a reasonable grasp of philosophy, is what I would say. It's an interesting Venn diagram of like knows stuff about philosophy and knows how to run a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And there's a very small segment in the middle of that, and it is just him.
Yeah.
It's just him in there.
Big Alex OC. I think he comes across well, though, no?
Oh, no, he does, absolutely. I'd agree with that, and he seems open to other people's points of view. And
Could we get Alex O'Connor on?
I think we probably could. Should we get a history lesson from Alex O'Connor on this podcast?
I'd love to get
I can't imagine anything.
He's my AOC.
Like, we scripted it to be a clunky interview with Finn, but I can only imagine ours would be even clunkier.
I would like to get him on and not ask him anything, and me and you just talk about come over here. And like to the point where he's like, should I leave? And then we're like, actually, yeah, it would be better. It would be better if you fucked off, actually.
Like, he's not even in shot. Camera's still here. Not the shot that we do for guests.
Yeah.
He's just there.
And we have to get, and Come Long is sitting on his lap doing stuff on his laptop.
Doing emails.
Doing fucking emails on his laptop.
I think he was in my year, uni.
Yeah, you were Oxford boys.
I think so.
Yeah.
Same year at Oxford. Alumni chums.
What could have been?
Right. With AOC. You're joking.
Sorry, that really fucked my head for a second. Yeah,
He's my AOC. Other people talk about your one, the American politician
It's
one.
my Mexican politician.
No, he's my Mexican politician. He's my little saucy sex pot Mexican politician. Is Alex O'Connor. But anyway.
But we want to have him on. Sorry, just a little interjection.
Yeah.
Can I just say that every single day of my whole life, I get an email from a PR person pitching someone to be a guest on this podcast.
Yeah.
Every single day of my whole life.
Yes.
And they're always a parenting expert.
Right.
And I think it's so funny that I might start interviewing them on Zoom.
Yeah.
And just put it on Patreon.
Yeah. That would be sick.
Like, just to interview all the parenting experts who keep emailing me.
Yeah.
And go like, yeah, and just ask them loads of sincere questions about parenting.
Right. Yeah, let's do that.
And they'll never know that there's no audience for this whatsoever.
Well, you will be heard by, a load of hysterical degenerates on our Patreon who will just be laughing at you, which is not no
I'll say
audience.
it's like, we do like a short, like 30-minute, like I'll just keep it tight or whatever, but I'll just carve out 30 minutes, like once a week to interview a parenting expert really sincerely.
And then just drop in little kind of confusing references to Planet Zoo and just kind of watch them be like...
Can I get the okay on that from the boys from Come Long and Mike? Can I just start interviewing parenting experts?
You're more than welcome to start interviewing parenting experts and fucking it up on our Patreon. I would love that, actually. And I want you in it, perhaps in the full Zushin outfit that we have whilst doing it, and make no reference to it. And then if they ask, just be like, it's important to keep a sense of play, as you know, as a parent.
Yeah.
It's important to keep a sense of play and a sense of...
What do I do if they're like, what age are your kids? Because clearly what's mad about this is I have no concern that they'll ever find out that the episode hasn't been released publicly.
Yeah.
Because they have done such little research that they haven't even read the blurb of the podcast before they've pitched themselves as a guest.
I think what would be funny is for you to say that your kids are in their teens and that you had a child at maybe 13 or 12. Like
I'm the youngest father.
Yeah.
I had a child when I was 7.
Yeah.
I think that's the youngest. Youngest parents were 6 and 7, which is so grim.
That's not right. Has that actually happened? That can't have happened.
I think they both had like weird medical conditions that made them hit puberty like dead early.
And then they found each other. That's pretty romantic.
Near a nuclear
That's pretty sick.
Power plant or something that they both had the same radiation poisoning.
This girl had a baby age 5.
Age 5.
What?
5-year-old ma.
You're fucking joking.
Yeah, before primary school, she didn't know how to fucking colour inside the lines, but she had a baby.
That's who the hell? Who was the father?
If one of them does a postgrad, they could be at uni together.
Who's the father? Google it there. Carlo Angelone.
If they do. Who is the dad? Is it a bad sad case?
Of course it's a bad sad case. How would it be a good happy case? She's 5, you fucking nutcase.
It's like
Is it a bad sad case? Oh, yeah, some 4-year-old toddler with balls full of cum. What the hell are you talking about?
It's a 4-year-old boy.
No.
Doesn't say.
Yeah, of course it doesn't say. Because there's some fucking horrid rotten pedo. probably related to you. Specifically, your father. Now, what was I saying? I was saying, well, this is the reason now. You'll notice my mind is not working well today because I didn't get great sleep last night because I got frazzled
by tits. But then these were erroneous tits.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. So I'm like, right, no, I'm not getting up, or I'm not going anywhere right now. I said I have to be up early in the morning. I don't even know why I'm explaining myself in this message. I'm like, but I'm just in bed and it's like whatever. I've been titillated by some conversation, so I'm like, right, no, I can't do that. And then they're like, oh, I'll make it worth your while. And I was like, well, what are you talking about then? Then they're like, right, well, then you just see a little Instagram like picture thing come up.
You have to click the play thing.
You have to click the play thing.
And was it a keep in chat or was it a view once?
View once.
Oh,
view once.
Dastardly.
And so then I'm like, well, good Lord, I'm only human. What the hell's being sent
you're
here?
Gonna watch any picture that gets sent to you. I'm looking at it.
Of course, we're but flesh and blood. We're burdened by our Creator with curiosity and horniness that will end up being our downfall. So anyway, press play. Big juicy pair of tits, but not out, like just in a top, like in a top, but like fairly, and then
low cut top, like cleavage.
Yeah, cleavage. And now I'm just like, fuck. Now all the spiders in my head are awake and they're just fucking creating webs and they're writing fucking.
Well, it's just your ape brain. Spread your seed, Mike. Spread your seed.
Spread seed now. You must procreate. The rice name must go on.
Those tits could feed young rices.
The glory of Greenridge is at stake. One must fight for one's progeny. So I'm like, right, God, the spiders are all up now, and I'm like, big fucking Willie is fucking, writing a novel down below me. I'm like, I'm like, fuck, and I'm like, no, I can't, for fuck's sake, I can't be fucking doing that. You
can't get out of bed and get dressed.
I can't get out of bed and get dressed. And they were like, well, just send me your address. I'm like, I can't give you my address.
That's so scary.
For God's sake,
so
I don't know who you are. I don't know what the hell you might come over, with some sort of an axe and try cut my feet off and sell them on eBay. I don't know. So then she's like, right, but now I'm just mithered by, just a battle. It's like Frost Nixon, my brain and my cock. Both of them are sitting opposite each other, just fucking, having this tense debate. My brain is like, you're an absolute fucking idiot, and my cock is like, come. My cock's not making any salient points.
At any point where you were just like, I just need to wank this out of my system, and then I won't have the temptation.
Brother, I did. I did. I said I shot one off. I poured one out for the, for the ones we've lost along the way.
For the Lord.
And then, but it didn't even.
Didn't even touch the sides. Because actually there's a lady at stake. There's a lady on the cards.
That was it. Sure, it was a fart in a hurricane. Fucking rubbing one out. No use. Fucking 10 minutes later, I'm mitered by the devil again. I'm like, now this one, fucking reloads, fires another fucking shot, sends a picture this time, full tits.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Now they're big, lovely ones. I'm like, oh, come on. And then like, what do you even say back? I was like, they're lovely. I don't know what do you say?
That is a tough prospect. What do you say?
Yeah.
What do you say in response to a picture of tits?
Yeah, you're like, fair play to you for them. God bless your
sláinte.
Yeah, Jesus, the baby that gets a fucking shock at them. Big Jesus is a lucky little lad. So anyway, I'm like, right, yeah, fuck. Now I'm just, I'm squirming like a little fucking worm in my bed. I'm like, God fucking damn it. And then, right, so these are getting sent, but the person in the picture has black hair, right? And then the person from the
Detective Rice is on the case.
So then the person from the actual messages does not. And then I get, and then time goes by. I get another message from a different person, and it was just like, basically, like, my friend was onto you there, and she really likes it. And I'm like, this girl and the other man says, like, yeah, but I'm in bed. What are you talking about? But also at this point, I am genuinely just, my mind is scrambled eggs. I'm like, just this fucking.
Yeah, you've been sent for a loop.
Yeah, I can't sleep now. I'm just fucking absolutely consumed by fucking the thoughts of fucking nasty rottenness. And I'm like, And then in my mind, because party is like, I am man should shag when
but
shag
also the
available
prospect
to a
of
man.
like that they've said they'll make it worth your while. Like the idea of showing up at that wherever they are, if they're at a bar or whatever, is.
But now they've said they'll just come to my fucking house.
But even that's weird and,
I know.
and horrific.
It is.
The dynamic of you opening that door is like,
I know.
Hello.
Yeah. No. I know.
Hello, I've said yes to being fucked by you.
I know.
Come
I know.
in.
I know.
We're too Catholic for that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know there are people who can like just order a sex worker to their door.
I know.
And be like, let's have sex because I want to have sex.
Yeah.
That's not for us.
Right.
That's not for us at all.
Right.
We can't do that.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is my flute will be telling me, I think that might be for you, lad. I think you'd like that now. God, that's the Frost Nixon, and my brain is like, no, our cultural conditioning hath determined that these sorts of interactions will not be nourishing, no good for us emotionally and mentally. And my cock is like, you're gay, and it's that kind of dialogue going on. But so then this other lady messages me in the fucking request, and she's like, oh, that's my friend messaging you, da 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 da. And she's like, then she goes, by the way, she's like, those were my tits. I was like, yeah, well, it did seem like there were someone else's, and then I was like, well, fair play to you for them and everything, but like, this was, and so
girls are mad.
Yeah.
Girls are. I mean, first of all, the day I found out girls like send each other their nudes to be like, does this look okay to send to a fella? Some girls do that. Mental.
Yeah.
That's like,
I know.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
The idea of me sending you my cock, being like, should I send this to a girl?
Yeah.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Right.
But do you think...
Imagine, can I run something by you?
can I check it with you?
You're cocking a little kind of like tiny size Celtic jersey or something. It's like, is this a bit of crack, is it? Lads, I am fucking in the middle of a tour, I tell you that. And
it's in the midst of it.
Midst of a tour. And where do we have tickets left for? Aberdeen and Dundee. There are still tickets left, you fuckers. And I believe there are still tickets left. Cardiff on the 11th of November. Tickets left, you fucking pigs. Glasgow on the 15th. There will still be tickets left. Just go through my page to get them, because Ticketmaster or whatever. Anyway, third show in Newcastle on the 17th of November.
Check both Ticketmaster and the venue sites.
Yeah, because let me tell you.
Because sometimes there's tickets left on one but not the other.
Thank you very much. That's really good advice. Birmingham, there's a very few tickets left, but on the 20th, there... where else should you have a look at? Leeds, I've added an extra show. Go get the show to Leeds. And then there's a whole tour extension in February. Exeter,
yes, it's an extender.
It's an extender. Exeter, Oxford, Nottingham, Southend, Portsmouth, Northampton, Cambridge, Guildford, Norwich, Leicester, Salford, Birmingham again, Bristol again, London again, and Canterbury. Get your tickets. I need your tickets. I need your love. I love you. Now, to the Italian. Vito.
I'm on tour starting in January all around the UK and Ireland. I'll be coming somewhere near you. Just look on my website, vittorioangelone.com/tickets. The link will be in the description of this podcast.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You won't unless you've seen my show, his show won't make sense. Remember that. So if any of you are just like, we're just Vito fans, think it won't make contextual
you should go
sense.
to Mike's show is absolutely brilliant. I went to see it as well.
Yep.
But you should also just come see mine if I'm going to a place that Mike isn't going to. For example, Mike is going to Guildford and I'm not going to Guildford.
He's not allowed there because it's stuff he's done in the past.
Anyway, back to the podcast.
Bye. You're a cock with little paisley wig on it.
This good. This good.
Yeah. But anyway, so
wait, can I?
Yes.
And you might not have the answers to these questions.
Yes.
What I want to know is, did the friend just already have? Because the like, and actually, I think this is a real disrespect when somebody sends like nudes that they made earlier.
Yeah.
There's something about nudes that should be like, right now, what do your tits look like? I don't want to see some staged bullshit that you like, on a cooking show when they just pull it out of the oven and you're like, this show isn't long enough for you to have cooked a lasagna.
Right.
And like, you know what I mean? And it's like a nude that arrives too quickly. You're like, hey, whoa, this was preloaded and I didn't want that. I wanted this to be an in the moment, spontaneous, exciting set of tits.
100%.
So do you think there's a number of things that could have happened? The girl just had been sent those tits before to have them run by her, or as they're on their night out or whatever after your show, they're like, oh, I don't have any preloaded nudes from before, and then another girl at the table was like, I do, just send mine.
Yeah, I think there was a bit of that, and I think it was the one was like, oh, your tits are fucking 10 out of 10 over there.
Do you think they were preloaded? They weren't like in the moment.
No, I think they could have been in the moment boobs at that time, because maybe they're just in the toilet and they're just fucking around. They're like, send yours because yours are really big there or whatever. And then that'll definitely get him on the hook. But then but
then do they both want to shag you, or is this because this is catfishing, like you say?
No, I don't think so. I think that
by any means necessary.
The one did, and she was just like, we'll put the bait out into the river for this little fucking Mike trout. We'll put the bait of your big tits out. He'll come fucking bite. Next thing, we'll pull him onto the boat, and then you run off, and it's just me with my not as big and juicy tits, but be like, well, what are you going to do now?
We're here.
So you might as well give me an old flake.
Exactly. And
I think there was something to do with that, which is just fucking,
that's cracked across the board.
That's cracked. Don't be tricking. Don't be doing old tricking. Don't be doing old sorcery.
I don't like lies attached to tits. Tits are an honest endeavour.
They really are. They're salt of the earth. They're, you know what I mean? They're
life-giving.
Life-giving feeders of children. They contain antibiotics and other mad stuff, don't they?
Yeah.
Once one has, shoved an old bab out of them, I believe so.
Do you think babies come out of tits?
Well, no, but they start in the tits, do they?
Yes, I think so.
They start in the tits and then they swim down to the... they swim across the channel down to the uterus there. But anyway, so just at some point was just like, right, well, I just have to delete Instagram now and just try to...
Such an extreme solution.
Destroy this world. Well, I delete Instagram a couple of times a day. And then...
I think I'm going to get one of those little brick things.
Yeah.
Have you seen these brick things? This might not be a good solution for you. But basically, you can get these apps that like limit the amount of time you can spend on certain apps on your phone.
Yeah.
But then you can always just like log into that app and then like turn it off and then go on Instagram.
Yeah.
A little brick thing is a little device that you like swipe on, like put on your phone.
Yeah.
When you activate like brick mode or whatever.
Yes.
And that like blocks all the apps that you've set it to block, and you can't unblock those apps until you put the little brick on your phone again. So what you do is like you go put the brick like far away, or if you leave the house and leave the brick in the house, and then you have literally no access to Instagram whatsoever.
So if I was bricking it,
you would lose the brick so fast.
I would lose the brick. I think I'd throw the brick away as well. I'd just be like, be gone. Don't try to ruin my fun.
Before you'd even lock the apps.
A brickless life is a titless life. Or a brick
full life is a
titless life.
It's either bricks or tits. You can't have both.
You can't have both, brother. That's every man's choice, a brick or a tit. Now, what I will say is in this little scenario, although it was just, do you know what? It was my own
your
fault.
Your first mistake is being on your phone in bed.
On my phone in bed. And that's what it got me. And now I was just up till, I would say about 2:00, just riding around. I had no peace inside me. It was like someone had released a fucking hungry rat inside my body.
Like you're a sleeper cell. You've been activated to spread your seed.
And I was just like this in bed. I was just kicking. I was just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like I needed to I don't know, fight someone, or I needed to just have some like extreme task to do or so. I probably should have just got up and went for a run or something.
That would have been slightly insane. I maybe would have respected you more if you just gotten up and like rid the woman. But like doing a 5K at 11 p.m. is mad.
No, I couldn't. It's right. It's like this woman could. I don't know. She could try to fucking.
There's something scary about sending someone else's tits.
Don't be sending, for God's sake. Bite the bullet, send your own tits.
Stand behind your tits.
Come on.
You have to, you need to believe in yourself a bit more than that.
Also, I think you don't realise as well, we don't need just any tits is good tits. It's like, yes, there's certain, if they're big, perky yolks, great. But if, honestly, they're all, pretty much all of them, I'm giving 5 stars. I think are great.
Tits are good. Did I ever tell you about one of the dads when I was in like under 15s rugby or something?
Yeah.
There's a guy called Ben, and he would always say like, "Oh, that's tits," and he meant like good.
Yeah.
Like, he would always say like tits is like a positive, whereas something like, "Oh, tits," people would say it maybe as a negative. He was always like,
yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, that's like I said to him one day, I was like, that's interesting. You like always say tits as a positive."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Well, tits are never bad."
Yeah.
And then his own dad turns around and goes, "Tits can be bad."
The wisdom of age.
So seriously.
The wisdom of age.
Just a 57-year-old man going, tits can be bad.
Tits can be bad.
Like, so quick.
Tits can go very sour. Tits can become rancid and unapproachable.
Untenable.
They can become like barbed wire. You can get cut in a tit. You can hurt yourself. You can hurt your family on a tit. It's just like people are like, what are you
Things
talking
can go
about?
very, very wrong.
So yeah, and that's why when people say, "Johnny, oh, that went tits up," and I was like,
Good.
There ain't nothing bad.
I guess
with
tits up means like as if you've slipped and your nipples are pointing to the sky.
So
you're
right.
on your back.
Right.
And you've fallen. I think that's what
I
tits up
think
means.
in my head sometimes I was thinking nipple up, because nipple up is obviously happy days. Everyone, we're on the right track.
You sort of want nipples straight ahead.
Nipple straight ahead. If
Yeah.
a nipple went up, would that frighten you? Would that make you think
It's a bit much.
the world's gone a bit mad?
Like you're looking down at a pair of tits and they're looking back up at you.
Yeah,
That's a bit much for me.
that's a lot.
I wouldn't like
You'd be
that.
overwhelmed.
I wouldn't like it. It's eye contact.
Sensory
Eye
overload.
contact by another name.
But yeah, so that's why today my brain is shy, and I'm capable of nothing really of any value, and I'm sorry, but I was basically fucking assaulted online by this kind of fucking carry on, and it's made me.
And would you like to take this opportunity to say to women to stop sending you pictures of their tits?
And why on earth would I do that? Why? Get real now. Come on, I couldn't possibly give such an order. I couldn't possibly.
In good faith.
In good faith. As an active general in the world, I could not give my troops such an order with good conscience. No, I only live once. I couldn't possibly say that. But at the same time, do you know what I mean? There's a time and a place. Lunchtime. Do you know what I mean?
Is that the ideal time to receive pictures of tits?
Yeah, you're having your bit
Like
of,
a standard 1 p.m. tit?
Yeah, because then
We've recorded the podcast.
Right.
We're...
And then
Maybe we're at Max's sandwich shop.
I could be at Max's sandwich shop, which is not open on Mondays, because as soon as you said it there, I was like, I might get one today.
Yeah, nightmare. Shout out, by the way, I had a good sandwich today. There's a little coffee truck beside Highbury Fields. And a guy, Mike, who works there, is a listener of the podcast, and a great man. He says ours is the only Patreon he subscribes to.
No, he says
His name's
that.
Mike. He's a good man. Shout out to Mike from the coffee truck on Highbury Fields.
You're a good man, Mike.
Not
Now,
even a whiff of a discount on my sandwich. I respect it. You charge what you charge.
Yeah, but still, get real.
Next time, do give me a free sandwich, though,
Get
otherwise
real.
I'll be upset.
He's a celeb. Suckle at the teat of power a bit, you fucking creep. Now, ever heard of it? You fucking dumbass.
The teat of power?
The teat of power. We're mentioning it on the pod. Give him a fucking few shekels off your fucking Sambo. Suckle on the wicked bile-filled teat of power. Come on. I'm just imagining sucking poison out of a tit. Now, off tits. Tits done for now.
Well, somehow we ended up on tits by starting talking about Soldier F.
Right.
And we hadn't finished talking about Soldier F, but
what?
we did end up with tits.
What the fuck is this? This pervert Soldier F.
Well, the reason they couldn't, because how we got to that was that Soldier G and Soldier H had or they would refer to him as Soldier H, of course.
Yeah.
Because they're Protestants.
Right.
They both pointed the finger at Soldier F. They were like, it was him, he was in charge, he shot all of them, it was him.
Right.
And basically because these two other British soldiers, because they lied in so many of their other statements, and none of it added up, and they were just clearly talking complete nonsense. The one bit where they probably were telling the truth and were Soldier F gave the order and killed people, because they lied so much in other stuff, they couldn't believe their testimony about the other British soldier. And is that not the most British Army thing you've ever heard in your whole life? And it's okay, this whole regiment have clearly unlawfully murdered peaceful protesters in Derry, in what is a British city ostensibly, so they've murdered their own citizens who were peacefully protesting. Great, okay. Which of the regiment did the murdering? Well, we couldn't possibly say which of them. And then two of the regiment go, it was him mostly that did that. And they go, sure, you're liars.
You have been lying for 50 years. We can't possibly take your testimony at face value, I'm afraid. So, Soldier F, we would like to award you the Medal of the Blue Ribbon.
Back to the retirement home for you.
Yeah.
Enjoy the chase, Bradley.
Now, what I want to get talking about awful things that have been done, tragedies, wrongdoings of a historical nature. What about Lily Allen's fucking fat, stupid cunt of a husband?
He's got a big old, talk about a big old head. I think he's somebody I could hang out with and I wouldn't be a big-headed fella.
That's right.
That's a large loaf.
He's got a fucking dome.
David Harbour.
The Rocket Castle on the top of that
just to cover ourselves, as Lily Allen is covering herself in every single interview that she's done about this album, it's a fictionalized version of her life with exaggerations, and it's not all true.
Right.
Now let's talk about all the horrible things David Harbour did.
Harbour, you dirty bastard. Well, also, I'm just going to say up top now, it's a little bit of the pot calling the kettle black with about Lily, because Lily's first marriage, she was married to some painter decorator fella, salt of the earth, working man.
Jack Skipper.
Huh? Jack Skipper, yeah. She was married to the bowl Jack Skipper. But no, she was, married to some
just
fella.
An old fella from
okay. Yeah.
I didn't know this.
Sound lad, and everything. And then that marriage broke up because she was cheating on him by getting female sex workers. She was having our ladies at night eating her out Lily Allen box. And
really?
Yeah. So she's no angel, right? And the cheek of her.
This is classic.
Yeah.
And this is a whiff of, from the jump, if you haven't listened to or heard of Lily Allen's album, is the album called West End Girl? I think it is. The title track is called West End Girl anyway. But it's about her marriage to David Harbour. They were married for 4 years and then they had a fairly nasty divorce, but it was pretty hidden or whatever, and she hadn't announced that she was making music at all. She hadn't released music in ages.
Yeah.
And then just out of nowhere she was like, boom,
yeah,
there's the juiciest gossip filled album of all time.
Yeah.
And it was Jamali who told me about it, and she was like, you've got to listen, it's the juiciest thing ever. And I will say, the gossip is amazing.
Yeah.
Every single track you're like, oh my god, I can't believe he did that.
Yeah.
What else did he do? There's 4 more tracks on this album. How the heck are we gonna, how's there more to this story?
How the heck?
The entire album is musically nearly unlistenable.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I enjoyed it.
You're a crazy person. It sounds like it's made on a Nintendo DS.
It does it.
It is shite.
Is it shite?
It is shite. Musically, it's produced terribly, and even lyrically, do you know what it sounds like? It sounds. First of all the reviews that are giving it and I think there's really good things about it. It's very open and very I love somebody just going scorched earth, fuck him, blah 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 blah. The reviews that are saying and it's absolutely incredible. She wrote and recorded it in just 10 days. You can so tell that she wrote and recorded it in 10 days.
See, I wouldn't be able to tell, but I don't have professional musical training like you and Senor Come.
It sounds like a 3-year-old telling a story. That's what the whole album sounds like. And then this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened, and it was really bad, and I was really sad, and he cheated on me, and it wasn't for free. That's the whole album. That's the whole album.
That's not bad what you just did there. I was like, that's actually, you should record that. That's actually a fun song, what you did.
It's poop.
I liked it.
It's musically poop.
I don't think it is musically poop. And I think that Lily is, I thought, to me, the writing was good in it. Like for the majority of songs that you listen to are obviously just kind of mindless drivel and someone taking a hot dump in your mind.
One of them. Sing one of them.
Madeleine. Madeleine. Yep, that's one of them.
No.
Yeah.
No, I
She
know
says
that.
Madeleine.
She does.
Yeah.
What's the tune?
Butt plug. Big old butt plug.
Pussy Palace.
Pussy Palace. Sex toy. You was cheating. Do you love her? Do you love me?
Can we talk about the Pussy Palace?
I love you.
This is the thing, and I'm actually, that's made me really happy that she also was getting sex workers to like cheat on her last partner, because it's like there is a whiff of like, this is all just such like showbiz problems.
Yeah.
Like both of you are just so fucking shit. Like none of this should have happened at the first point. All they like, so many I think showbiz couples have these arrangements where it's like, yeah, you can shag around, but just do it privately, be discreet, do whatever. And I'm like, well, don't
you make a fool of me.
Yeah, well, don't
humiliate me.
Don't do that. Yet again, everybody I've ever met who's in an open relationship or is polyamorous is not that happy.
No, it's
not happy at
no.
all.
There's a Channel 4 show called Open House where all these people come from all around Britain to just suck and fuck each other, and it's just it's just a horror show for relationships. Yeah,
it's horrific. The dynamic's off. We mate for life and we hold hands and that's nice, and then you break on.
Right.
Monogamy works, and like, you know, like I don't know, like I think John Mayer had a bit at one point where he was like, whatever happened to good old fashioned cheating on people? I do sort of agree with that, but it's just like, why do you have to have all this shit going on? But I think the most showbiz thing about it is the idea that in the story of the divorce, he was renting an apartment in New York, like separate to the house that they lived in.
Yes.
And she was like, oh, what's that for? And he was like, oh, it's a dojo for me to practice my martial arts.
Yeah.
And it turns out
that should be the first red flag.
Well, it turns out it was a pussy palace.
It was a pussy
he was
palace.
having extramarital affairs with people.
The dojo was a front.
I tell you what, the divorce is happening as soon as he says dojo for me.
Oh, brother.
Like, I'd rather it was a pussy palace.
I mean, that if I went and it was a pussy palace, you'd be like, oh, thank God.
Thank God it's
Thank
not.
God.
Thank God it's not a dojo.
It's not a dojo. And he's not the biggest.
Also, is
creep
dojo
of all
not the
time.
most, like, do you know, like a classic like 90s comedy film where somebody has to make up a lie and they just see like a couple things like in the room with them at that point, and they're like, what are you
There's a piece of dough and his friend Joe is over there, and it's
what are you renting that apartment for? It's a
dojo.
And Lily Allen, just like submerged in showbiz nonsense, was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine. That's like when a fucking Shia LaBeouf was like, he's like, has a haiku room. I gotta go to my haiku room.
Yo, that's a deep cut for the podcast. That's like single figure episodes, maybe like very early.
100%. That's for the early birds. They just caught a worm,
got
baby.
Done dirty in the streets.
She got done so dirty in the streets, dog. But so, yeah, David done her dirty in the streets, dog. But so here's what I'll say. First off, right, I enjoyed it. I may be thick musically, and I have been accused of that several times from my love of the 1975. And like, I like some, real.
No, but the perfect example, the 1975 is good pop music that's made well.
I think that it's fucking sick. But what I'm saying is, I can completely admit at times my music taste is dog shit. I have sat here and defended Benson Boone, which I will say history has been unkind to me. I take back my defense of the baboon. He is quite insufferable and his music is truly sickening. And I was wrong. I truly got captured by the backflips. I couldn't believe a guy was doing a backflip. And I am similarly, right now, my whole Instagram Reels algorithm is just people doing like jumping off things and doing backflips, and I can't get enough of it.
Mine's all AI babies doing stand-up.
Really?
Have you seen these? Can I quickly show you an AI baby?
Yeah. Show me a little.
Because it makes me laugh so much.
I just shit in my nappy.
It's shit like that. It's like sweary observational stand-up from the perspective.
You ever sucked on your mother's fucking tit? Then she starts coughing, knocks you off the tit. What the fucking hell? Am I right? The other
Who
baby.
the fuck came up with baby bottles? Like, bro, this is the only period in my life where I'll get to drink out of a tit. Why are you trying to take that away from me?
Come along, look at that.
Came up with baby bottles.
That's AI coming up with that.
I don't think it's coming up with the bit, but
Right.
it's like the video. And I don't mind that AI because that can never exist.
Yeah.
It can never exist. And then there's another one where it's like, my babysitter's a fucking witch. I swear to God. This
Yeah.
bitch cast a spell called Peekaboo and she disappeared right in front of my fucking eyes.
I tell you one thing, if I get a chance to suck on a tit, I'm going to bite her nipples off. She's just Tony Soprano for some reason. Gotta bite her fucking nipples off.
What about the baddies?
Yeah. So, the Bowled Lily. So, listen to her album. It's just great gossip.
Here's a good little, a good little like thing, and it was my friend Chris said this of like, can you imagine her performing a single song live from that whole album?
Well, yeah, but she'll do a little tour, a little gossip tour. Get the girlies clicking their fingers. Men are pigs. Nice.
I like the idea of people singing along with like the fake voice note.
Right.
Of like the girl who like he was shagging around with, like their pal or whatever. It's like, I thought this was entirely
That's
consensual.
Madeline.
Is that Madeline as well?
That's Madeline, I believe, brother. And then Lily pretends to be someone called Dallas something
on Dallas Major. On Tinder.
On Tinder or something, because she wants to go out fucking
and
again.
She hates it.
But
there.
she hates it.
She hates
brother,
it.
It's
She
great
hates
storytelling.
fucking-
So I think
What's mad is that throughout all this, she also won an Olivier.
she nominated for an Olivier, brother. I've been doing my research. Easy, brother. So
Can we double check that?
double check it, but I'm right, of course. But so anyway, here's what I would say. It is like the whole album is like one of those big. Do you ever get? And I know you're really keen to be right here, and you're not right, and which is great for me. She was nominated for an Olivier, right?
Looks like she was nominated for an Olivier.
Fucking sick. Mike is king. Anyway, so the whole thing reads like, one of those messages, I don't know if you ever get, and it's just like, or an email where someone's like,
Yeah,
I am
first
going
draft.
to say everything.
First draft.
Everything I've ever been thinking about you, and it's all your fault. You're scum, and then you did this, and that made me feel like this, and then you did that, and it made me feel like that. And it's just so. And to be fair, I think
Which is why it feels like it was written in 10 days and recorded in 10 days. It's just like, wow.
Right.
And I understand horrible thing that's happened, and she needs to get that out of her system. And
Right.
I'm like on a level super glad. And I've listened to it 3 times the whole way through,
Yeah.
and it's the juiciest gossip of all time.
It's such
but
great
it
juicy
is
gossip.
written
But-
in this way, and she released it, the album, the week the press tour for Stranger Things 5 starts today,
so sick.
and he's pulled out of it.
Love it.
He can't do the press tour for his biggest fucking thing.
Oh no, Davey H is fucking
She's
laying low,
fucking his
brother.
career as best she can, and I like.
Right.
It's so
That
nasty,
brother,
but
he went
so
straight
good.
down to the shop, brought fucking 6 new butt plugs, and was like, "I'm laying low for a while."
Yeah, I'm going to the dojo.
I'm going to the dojo. If you need me, you can get me
You know
at
where
the
to find me.
dojo.
I'll be at my pussy palace.
He's getting fucking gag in the mouth, button the plug, or plug in the butt.
Plug in
And
the
he's
butt.
He's just sitting out the storm, brother. So
He's just making himself airtight.
yeah.
Just plug in the mouth, plugs in his nose,
Earplugs.
earplugs,
Yeah.
butt plug. Impenetrable.
Yeah. So here's that thing. Now, you gotta ask yourself then, is it artistically fine to just if that is your point of view, is just like, it's all your fault, these are all the fucking things you did, that is how you feel at times. And even though it's not maybe measured or balanced in a way where you're like,
it's
okay,
your side of the story, I guess.
Yeah,
and do you have a responsibility to be objective?
yeah.
Do you have this sort of like the BBC thing of like, well, maybe Israel are having a hard time too, like that
Right.
shit to do. Like, but I think as an artist / performer, only to the degree that it puts people off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Only to the degree where people listen to it and go, this feels one-sided. That's the only responsibility you have to give the other side. And it's only for your own benefit.
And that's only for your own benefit. Yeah, because so I think with a piece of art, then it's just like, I think you can just indulge your ego.
And it's the feeling.
In that way. And it's that feeling. And you're getting out. But when it contains such specific details about another individual and is going to have such a profound effect on their life, yeah, it is a funny one. And I'm not saying...
It's difficult for him because he's not like an auteur... artist. Well, he's an actor, and like his only recourse is if like somehow the producers of Stranger Things let him just do a bit to camera.
Yeah.
In the middle of an episode of Stranger Things, it was like, oh, those demons are over there. By the way, a lot of the things Lily Allen say aren't true, and I'm actually not that bad, and it was a dojo.
Yeah.
Back to the show.
Or I was thinking like, does he now have to become?
He has to go on Joe Rogan,
or he just has to become like, right, I guess I have to become a country singer. And he just like, he literally just has to become a musician.
Looks like a country singer.
And then he just has to come out and just be like, those butt plugs weren't mine. The bitch was fucking lying. You know what I mean? Like, he has to come out, he just like has to bring out an album now where he's just been just like, y'all know me from Stranger Things, but let me tell you, that bitch was the strangest thing I ever did see. Like, he has to just come out with all this music just for a few.
Her story's upside down and just doing all these mad references. He might do. He might well do that. I would be, if this became like a Kendrick Drake sort of like beef, Lily Allen, David Harbour, but it feels like, now what is following the Lily Allen album as well is a lot of other nasty stories about David Harbour. There's a lady who was like, when I was 21 and he was 40 something, he flew me to Vegas to like hang out with him at this like hotel, and he was very weird and I didn't like it, and it was a strange like part. Like in hindsight you're like, I shouldn't have gone, but you're 21 and you're like excited to be messaging your favorite actor or whatever on thing. And then also like really bizarre story where his apartment in Manhattan, so a lady jumped out the window of it when he wasn't there and killed herself.
Jesus.
And
while he was dancing at the Pink Dojo Club.
Pink Dojo Club. Busy at the Pussy Palace. And obviously, like, there's no, I don't know, maybe it was just a friend of his who was hanging out at his apartment. But it doesn't look great.
Huh?
It doesn't look great.
No,
somebody just jumps out of your window.
Yeah.
It does feel like, I don't know, is that really bad? Of like, because I think everybody in society would go, what did you do? If somebody jumped out of your apartment window.
Yeah. Right. Must have smelled bad at the least. Must have stunk. You must have been farting it up in there. Like the fart had gotten into the curtains and the person was just like, I can't do this anymore. It is a mad one. It is also just fun. I do think it's just fun to be like,
it's great to have
gossiping to this extent. Like, it also makes like fucking Taylor Swift with her little subliminal nonsense just look a fool.
Say their names and say what you don't like about them.
Say their names, reference the exact sex toys, talk about... Another one of her complaints was that, like, he kind of made her buy a house they couldn't afford. That was another one at the start of one of the first songs.
Well, no, I think it was just that, like, she was so swept up in, like, oh my God, because he must be fucking mented. 4 seasons of being, like, the lead in Stranger Things, or, like, one of the leads in Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking...
Yeah.
Crazy money.
He's got,
crazy money.
He's got like 40, 50 grand. And,
he could afford to sell out Jesus.
That's right.
At the very least.
At the very least.
But I think he was just like, well, let's get this big townhouse. And she was like, oh my God. I think my reading of that was like, she was like, I could never afford this by myself.
But Lily's rich though, isn't she? She's fucking...
Not that.
Selling pictures of her spogs online, no?
No, that's somebody...
Selling pictures of her old crew beans on.
I need
on the
you to tell
internet.
me what crew beans means.
What about spogs? Did you know what spogs meant?
Feet?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was Lily Allen doing feet? I know Kate Nash was maybe doing ass.
Lily was fucking. She was one of the pioneers of fucking.
I will say, I don't think you're getting as much for Lily Allen's feet pics as you are for doing 4 seasons of Stranger Things.
You're getting more, brother. She was.
I think you're mad. I also think she hasn't released music in like years, and she was just like what is she making crazy money on OnlyFans or no?
Yeah, there was a big bit about how she was making way more on OnlyFans rather than on her music.
Right.
Yeah.
How
But
much?
then,
Do we
like,
got
but
figures?
then she said like a 4 or 5 floor townhouse in New York.
Paid for with her fucking
I
toes,
no,
brother.
No,
With
no,
her
no.
fucking
He's got more
hot
money than her. He's got
toes.
more money than her.
Big
He's got
Davey
way
H.
more money than her.
You think so?
There's like a power imbalance thing here as well. I know
What?
she's like a showbiz lady as well, but I know she's probably doing very, very well for herself.
Lily's doing all right.
But I don't think she's like millions and millions in the bank. Like
Right.
Whereas I think he's millions and millions in the bank.
Yeah, they don't call her Millie Allen. Brother.
You stole that mic bump from me.
And I'll take it again. Millie Allen. Bit of fun. So
She's a weird like Nepo baby kind of though. Like her dad's a big actor or was a big actor.
yeah, and her
And she just pretended to be like sort of working class from South London for the first half of her career.
But did she though? And I think her dad. You ever hear her dad talk? He is like fucking bit of a geezer type guy.
Yeah,
Keith Allen.
but I don't know if she is. I don't know.
But I don't think
That
she.
is an accusation that is leveled against Lily Allen of sort of cosplaying as working class. And like the way she dressed and stuff was very like, it's not fair and I think you're really mean. I think, to be fair, this new album does sort of add up to her lyrical abilities from the past.
But I didn't think she was like kind of like. I just thought she was just like London though. I didn't know if she was like kind of like I'm kind of poor kind of thing.
I think she was like pretty much flat out wearing tracksuits with like sort of a high ponytail, and it was very like.
But that's a bit of crack though, no? Tracky? Can you not wear no tracky? Trackies are comfy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But there's something disingenuous about sort of, you know, portraying a certain.
I guess so. I just guess I never thought. I'm just maybe not as class aware, but I would have never thought of her as like.
Well, it's more of a thing in England than it is in Ireland.
It is a lot more of a thing in
but
England.
You'd be annoyed if like a band from D4 were dressed in like flat caps and like farmer stuff.
Fontaines do it, don't they?
They're not dressed as farmers. They sort of cosplay as slightly rougher of
Than
Dublin.
they are.
But I don't even think that's true. The cunt's wearing a kilt. I don't think you can like.
I know. I think
level
they
that
transformed out with
But
romance.
maybe they were at a point.
Romance.
Yeah.
They're out of it now. But I think before. When I first heard Fontaines, I was like, "Oh, these
Cool
are like
North Dublin band, but they're not really that.
I don't think they're quite that, but that's what I thought they were. I thought they were like
No,
fucking.
that's what I mean. Is like that's what they sort of presented as initially.
Yeah.
and there is something slightly icky about that. And I think Lily Allen is that to a much more extreme degree, or was that to a much more extreme degree?
Right. But then I don't know, because I actually don't know the Fontaines, their background really. So I know they were
I think
like
they're reasonably well off. I don't think they're like mad.
they're
posh,
probably
posh,
lower
posh.
middle class.
Only one of
fellas.
them is from Dublin.
Huh?
Only one of them is from Dublin.
Green, right? Where the rest of the folks? So we talked about that. One of the lads is a little Catalonian fella, is he?
Carlos,
Yeah,
gotta be.
yeah. He's a little fucking fraud, that lad. Is he?
He's from La Masia.
Yeah.
What's the Barcelona Academy?
Oh, we were meant to talk about your fucking party.
That's okay. I think we've probably done.
You were at a fucking celeb-filled party, weren't you?
We'll do this on Patreon. I'll
Not a
tell
word.
you about
Not a word to Mike.
my hip hop happening showbiz
Yeah,
parties that I was at.
Mike left out of another fucking celeb fucking suck off fest. Delighted actually. Fucking have no time for that. I'm now here on the streets getting tit pics from civilians. I'm out here ear to the ground. I'm one of you, unlike this fucking up in his fucking house on the hill cunt. All right. Nice. Get to the Patreon. We've loads to talk about there. What else do we say we're going to talk about on there?
We're going to talk about our cinematic experiences recently, one battle after another.
I went to Bruce Springsteen
I went to see the Mastermind.
movie.
You went to see Bruce Springsteen movie.
Nice.
Great. Yeah. Just jump on the Patreon. And also, we're doing these sort of semi-regular, extremely limited merch drops on the Patreon. So we just like released 20 t-shirts of Planet Zoot on the Patreon, and we're going to do that semi-regularly. And the only way to get those is the Patreon, and you get early access to all the other sort. And also, crucially, you'll be able to hear me interviewing actual parenting experts from my email inbox on Patreon coming very soon.
Very soon.
Just for a stupid laugh. Don't forget to get tickets to see Mike on tour.
Oh, yes.
This will be in the middle.
Yeah, we'll do it after. We'll do it
I'll do it
after.
in the middle. But just a reminder to go get your tickets at the end of the episode.
That's right.
Get tickets for my tour.
Yes.
It starts in January. And look after yourselves and have a lovely... make sure you wear your poppy.
Nice.
Did you do a Nazi salute?
I don't know what I did. Goodbye.